Gobble, 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 gobble. Turkey of the year.
Matt Davis and WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long. And Teddy, I got a phone call from Bill Apter. He's asked us a question. He needs us to pick our turkey of the year in professional wrestling. I got an idea, but I won't throw it on you because of your background, but I'm going to throw this name out there for you, Teddy. JBL. Here's a man who comes back wearing MC Hammer pants and chooses to back Baron Corbin. That's the turkey to me.
Well, I tell you what, I had somebody else in mind, but since you did bring up JBL, and I've known him for over 20 years, and we're the best of friends, so I'm gonna have to go along with you. I think JBL would be our turkey of the year.
Bill, there you go. Our turkey of the year is JBL.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
But I'm going to look at you.
Okay, guys, who is the 2022 Turkey of the Year?
CM Punk.
Okay, and why CM Punk?
Well, because of his behavior.
Definitely, yeah.
He thinks too much of himself.
Yeah, act a little more professional, please.
Un poquito, por favor.
Sportskeeda Wrestling, the turkey of the year. Who gobbles up the worst spot? I gotta say, it is the Brawl Out at All Out. Yes, the backstage fight at AEW All Out in Chicago. A show I went to. That was an amazing show. CM Punk, Jon Moxley. Punk wins the title. He gets stripped of the title because of the whole backstage fracas and the fight in the press conference and the Trios Championship that the Elite just won. They get stripped because they got into the fight. And no one's talking about MJF coming back. They're talking about all this other stuff. That's just a bummer. The whole thing was a bummer on what should have been a great night of wrestling.
Okay, sir, 2022, who is the Turkey of the Year?
Oh yeah, the Macho Man really thinks that Roman Reigns is the turkey of the year.
Now, why is Roman Reigns the Turkey of the Year?
He's the turkey of the year because his family always interferes in the match. You want to be champion, do it on your own.
Sir, your candidate for the 2022 Turkey of the Year.
Bill, it's got to be Sami Zayn.
Why?
Just his shtick on TV, it's tired to me as a serious wrestling fan.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, this is Brad Gilmore from the Hall of Fame with Booker T on ESPN Radio. Here talking about who I think the turkey of the year has been in the world of professional wrestling and beyond. And I'm sure a lot of people have said it, and I'm going to be no different. My turkey of the year has to go to the one and only CM Punk, Phil Brooks. You had an hellacious return at the first dance for AEW, only to come back and soil the experience for a lot of people. I think the way that he conducted himself at that AEW press conference was less than desirable, we'll say. And maybe he'll have time to reflect over the holiday season, correct the errors of his ways, and he could eventually be back on some wrestling television. But we'll wait to find out. I don't know. Who do y'all thought? Who did y'all think? Who did y'all thought was the turkey of the year for 2022?
Your name, sir?
Neely J.
Okay.
Neily space J.
Okay.
Neely J.
So who is the 2022 Turkey of the Year? Your
Tony Khan, and you know why?
No, why?
Because he's not good.
And your name, sir?
Dr. Philip Kahn.
Okay, and who is your 2022 Turkey of the Year?
Has to be, without a doubt, Sammy Guevara.
Why?
Because he's just a needle-nosed jerk.
And he smells.
And he's not good.
Okay, thank you.
I hate to say this, but this year's Turkey of the Year, Tony Khan.
Why?
He has the best roster and doesn't put it to full use.
Can you explain a little bit more? Like, what would you like to see?
I would like to see more episodic television instead of just throwing matches out there every week. Let's have a little soap opera effect.
And sir, your candidate for the 2022 Turkey of the Year.
The Young Bucks and Kenny Omega.
Why?
That's for you, Corny. For everything that's been going on and for them having to be CM Punk's punching bags.
Okay, thank you. Sir, Turkey of the Year for 2022.
Kenny Omega.
Why?
Because he did not live up to his ability this year.
CM Punk.
Why?
Because he had a cushy job, and I think he absolutely blew it.
You're a candidate for the 2022 Turkey of the Year.
The CM Punk Scrum, when he shot off his mouth when he shouldn't have done it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the 2022 Turkey of the Year, in your opinion.
Oh, it's all Roman Reigns.
Why Roman Reigns?
So that's all I'd say was Roman Reigns.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Bill. To the people that don't know me, I'm Michael Morales from Lucha Libre Online. And 2022 kind of provided us with multiple turkeys for the year. Several turkeys to be exact. We have the Punk situation. We had the Vincent Kennedy McMahon retirement. We have Tony Khan's booking. Don't get me starting on that. But what that happened really recently and caught my eye was, I need to go with that, Bill. Sorry. Austin Theory's cash, and Jesus Christ, that was so painful to watch. I mean, I get the idea that they're trying to push him, and fans are now in favor to Theory, and they love Theory now and everything. But the fact that you use a Money in the Bank briefcase for a mid-card title is painful. The fact that Austin Theory already have conquered that United States Championship or that mid-card title inside WWE makes it even worse. And the fact that he loses on a random Monday night without any story, without any reason, it was horrible to watch. So I gotta go with Austin Theory's caution with the Money in the Bank briefcase, because it hurt both Theory and the concept itself. The Money in the Bank briefcase concept. Apologies for that. But yeah, I gotta go with Theory, man. Theory and the cash-in, to me, it was the worst decision of 2022. That was a turkey. Bill, there you go, your turkey.
Sir, your name?
They call me the Booker.
Okay, and who is your candidate for the 2022 Wrestling Turkey of the Year?
Well, after giving it severe thought and or contemplation, excellent use of the word contemplation, by the way, I am going to go with Vince McMahon Jr.
Why?
He managed to lose his damn company. Vince, you could have had it all, baby. And instead, you screwed the pooch.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
This is Dan Zimmerman with NerdyDan.com and my Think Outside the Ring series on BillApter.com with my 2022 Wrestling Turkey of the Year. For me, it's Austin Theory. Austin Theory. Would y'all make up your minds already? What has the WWE done with Austin Theory? First, there was the weird storyline with Vince McMahon teaching him how to be more ruthless, leading up to a WrestleMania match where he loses to Pat McAfee. He then, soon thereafter, wins the U.S. title, and about 2.5 months later, drops it at Money in the Bank. Later that night, he does become the youngest Money in the Bank winner. Things are looking up. But then Vince retires, and his push comes to a screeching halt. He starts losing more, and then he finally fails to cash in to regain the U.S. Championship, becoming the youngest to fail in a cash-in attempt. It's almost like they're throwing spaghetti against the wall to see what will stick, but then when the spaghetti does stick, they take it off the wall anyway. There's no real rhyme or reason to his push, which overall hurts his storyline, which is why he is my 2022 Turkey of the Year.
Wonderful Willie, Bill Apter. You reach out to me and you say, Wrestling Inc., Senior News Editor Nick Hausman, I need you to give me your Turkey of the Year. Your Turkey of the Year. And then I had to ask you, what does that mean? What does it mean to be the Turkey of the Year? And then I had to Google, what's the Turkey of the Year mean? And so this is somebody who went over like a fart in church, somebody who was really kind of a bit of a laughing stock, somebody that really just kind of crapped the bed, for lack of better French words. So who was it? Who was the Turkey of the Year? And it really didn't even take me that long to figure out who the Turkey of 2022 is. I mean, it's so obvious. You got that Raw right after WrestleMania. Such an easy crowd, right? You can make them pop. Anything can happen, right? And out struts this man called Ezekiel. And he looked familiar, shaved, right? Nice bright pink tights. I think the Ultimate Warrior tassels came later, and we were all supposed to believe this wasn't the former Elias, right? This was Elias's brother, Ezekiel. And while we all had a little laugh, a little fun and games, you know, bit of back and forth with Kevin Owens about it, ultimately, as soon as Vince McMahon had to go away from WWE, one of the first things that Triple H did was put the nail in the coffin. He threw him in the case. He shot him back down to OVW. Ezekiel was gone. And so for the sheer fact he only existed for a brief amount of time, was largely a laughingstock, and was quickly put to bed. My Turkey of the Year for 2022, Ezekiel.
Okay, sir, your candidate for 2022 Turkey of the Year.
Vince McMahon Jr.
Why?
Because he paid for stuff he shouldn't have had to pay for.
Gobble, 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 gobble. Turkey of the Year.